show on the road, I'll start opening incognito tabs.
Yep. I will open more tabs.
Cool.
Watch now.
Okay, that counts as a view.
6 windows open on my main PC.
Okay, if you have 6 windows open, let's try it with a non-incognito window. Ooh.
Yeah, I should have 8 total now. I can open it on my phone as well.
Did you do incognito or non-incognito?
I have both. So I have 4 non-incognito and 2 incognito on my main PC. And then 1 of each on my laptop.
Yeah, it's only counting 2. That's rough.
Unfortunately.
Twitch doesn't allow you to number hack. This is truly the worst.
Wait, what if I shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna go on my phone as well.
all 3 views are just aren't.
Alright, yeah. I have 3 different computers watching the stream right now. So, well, 2 computers on a phone. So, unfortunately, you can't just hack it like that.
Yeah, this is truly the worst. We'll just have to start streaming on YouTube.
What the fuck are you doing?
So we found out from the good old British chap that YouTube doesn't scrub IP addresses when you're watching a live stream. So one person having 50 windows open of one live stream counts as 50 active viewers. And also counts as 50 likes. If you don't like the video before you open all 50 windows, and then you like the video individually on each 50 windows without hitting refresh, it counts as 50 separate likes.
Oh wow, that is a massive oversight.
Yeah.
Wow, guys,
it gets even better.
That makes viewbotting so much easier.
On YouTube, if you play an ad, each window counts as a separate person. So they each get a separate ad, and you get paid for all 50 windows.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so cursed.
Yeah, so that's what we were trying out here on Twitch. Unfortunately, it looks like Twitch does scrub IP addresses, because I only got more viewers when Arn joined on different devices that use separate networks.
No, it's on the same network. So actually,
your phone was?
Oh, well, I can make it go on like mobile data, I guess. It's the same account, just it's logged in, so I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. But yeah, it looks like Twitch actually does scrub, so that's wild, that's crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Something so basic.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say.
All toasters toast.
Yeah, all toasters toast, so don't stick your dick in it.
True and real.
Anyway, now that I'm done making fun of Sign's chat, I'm gonna ping Sign.
Good plan.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Atin isn't showing up tonight because he's playing Warhammer instead.
Yep.
With Gray.
Understandable, to be fair.
Yes. One could say that. Now what are we gonna do tonight? That's the real question here, gentlemen. That is the real question here. Do I have any stories to start off the night with? Not really. No, it's just been a really busy week. That's about it. Let's see. Yeah, no. That's about it. Nothing really funny. It was just a lot of work. Just boring. Lame.
Yeah. I had a really weird week, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, friend almost committed suicide over losing his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything's fine now, thankfully. But
Yeah. For now.
it's not very cool.
You know what else isn't very cool?
The Harry Potter section.
The Harry Potter section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thus we start the drinking.
Indeed. So Max, how have you been liking those memes I've been sending you? Those Armored Core
Armored
memes.
Core.
Yeah.
Dude. This fucking fan base has been going ballistic with the custom emblem creator. The Nerf one was pretty fun.
The Nerf one was pretty funny, yeah.
And the dude that's like, if you move, you lose. It's
Yeah.
just like, wow, way to just shit all over the several hundreds of thousands of people like me who threw our face in the wall for that thing several times.
I like the womb tattoo one. That was pretty funny.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't need to see this.
Yeah, he's sure.
Sure about that?
Yeah, I really like. I don't think I sent you this video yet, but I'm really liking these fucking stylistic videos that are coming out from people that are just like, yeah, so I beat Armored Core punching only, no weapons. Yeah, so I beat Armored Core by one-shotting every boss. Yeah, so I beat Armored Core by not moving. It's like, okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All right. That pretty much just blows literally everyone complaining about how hard it is out of the water. Because honestly, what it came down to, and this is something that I was watching some Asmon video about this shit, and and it came to me in a dream, right? What people are really complaining about is their lack of skill not keeping up with their choice of how they play the game.
Oh, that's absolutely what Balteus was. I didn't have the skill to make my builds at the time work, but I did have enough skill to use double shotty with a melee, and that's just a nasty combo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, exactly that. It's just like people. It's like if someone went into Elden Ring and they're like, this is my first time ever playing a FromSoft game. I think I'm gonna beat Elden Ring naked with a stick. And then they, get absolutely dumpstered on literally every boss they fight, and then they complain about how the game's too hard. And it's like, no, the game's not hard at all, actually. You're just making it hard for yourself because you refuse to do anything besides a stylistic playthrough. And you also refuse to get good at the game. So
although I will say this, several the people I interact with are like, yeah, Balteus still feels like he's way too early of a boss. for
No.
chapter 1.
No, Bolteus, and someone said this, and I heartily agree from the videos I've watched about people fighting him and all the streamers I watched fight him. Bolteus just looks like Armored Core's fucking, what's his face? You Shall Not Pass Tarnished. Oh, I'm blanking on his name now from Elden Ring. Morgoth.
Margit?
Yeah. Margit.
No, it's Margit.
Margit, yeah.
Yeah, I will always remember Margit because it's Margit good.
Margaret.
Oh, he absolutely is Elden Ring's Margit. Like he, so the giant helicopter is the initial filter,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Bolteus is the vibe check.
Yeah. Yeah,
Here's the
pretty much,
thing
yeah.
though. I held the same opinion about Margit though. I felt Margit was still too early of a boss if you were only following the Graces one point to another. If
Which you
explore
were
around,
implied you were implied you should have, and Margit is the most likely boss that everyone fought first after the tutorial.
yeah, Armored Core is a little bit more linear in regards to
obviously it's a
level
little bit more
design.
linear, yeah.
I still hold that Margit should have been like second or third boss, not first. And to be fair, for a lot of people like me, he was my fourth because I went and explored and I found some of the field bosses
That's fair.
and got kicked around by them for a bit before beating them.
Now, to be
Then I got
fair,
Margit.
possibly the best opener, best opener boss fight I've ever had in a video game might actually go to the Lake Dragon.
What is the Lake Dragon from?
In Elden Ring. The dragon boss in the lake in the opening area.
I might not have fought that. Oh! Oh god, in the swamp area?
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Possibly the best opener to a boss fight.
That boss was the one that made me realize, wow, Torrent is going to be super useful.
Like I remember explicitly, like I went down that area and I'm going around and I'm seeing these runes and it looks like something destroyed them on purpose because they're all fucking charred and shit. And, you know, like, I'm seeing these trees broken everywhere. I'm like, alright, this is cool, you know. I'm riding around, and suddenly I fucking hear a dragon roar, and a shadow was under, you know, fucking, now over me, and I'm like, what? And I look up, and the fucking thing just breathes fire on me, and I die. I'm like, holy shit!
Well, actually,
what an opener!
One thing I liked about that moment for me was it gave me Dark Souls 1 flashbacks to the bridge.
Yeah.
Because you're like, wow, that's a lot of dead corpses with things I can pick up. What's that whooshing noise? Boom.
Yeah. And then fighting him on Torrent with that, you know, he's basically the boss that you learn you're supposed to fight some field bosses on the horse.
Yeah. He's also the first boss that people are like, I'm going to try fighting this thing without the horse, and making the rest of us feel inadequate as they succeed in doing so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you know, still me screaming my head off as you know, my horse is sprinting at top speed, trying to outpace the fire coming towards me as I'm pelting it with pebble after pebble.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I love that. Love that shit. Love that shit. You know, Margaret, another great fight.
Yeah, Margit was
Tree Sentinel.
Tree Sentinel was an interesting introduction.
Yeah, he was an interesting
bosses.
Tree Sentinel was a good example of how you introduce your player base to the idea that you don't have to fight something.
Yeah, like if there's not a fog gate, you can leave it alone.
Not everything with a boss health bar needs to be fought in order. So go.
It was also the first it was also the first introduction to several players of like, by the way, not everything is going to be immediately hostile to you,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean it's friendly either.
That doesn't mean it's friendly. Dead.
He will just stare you down like, you don't need to be here, little friend. Leave. And if you don't leave, he pulls out the shotgun.
Yeah, effectively. But yeah, no, I mean, Ace Combat's looking good. I don't know if I'll play it. Personally,
I'm not sure if you'll be able to keep up with gameplay, honestly.
yeah, I'm
Like, I'm
I-
getting hit with simulation mode every now and again because there are a lot of missiles and particles in that
yeah,
game.
there's a lot to keep track of, and I'm sorry, but my vibe is a lot slower. I love the idea of the game. I fully support the game being as difficult or as easy as it is.
Absolutely. I'm frustrated. I get frustrated with the game, but it's more like, man, I can't believe I can't keep up with this. Fuck.
Yeah. And, yeah,
Not,
and
it's not, I wish the game was easier. I just wish I was
I saw a
better.
lot of the reviews, and a lot of the reviews are people are just fucking pathetic, honestly. A lot of the reviews are people are pathetic. And they're complaining about shit that is completely their fault. And honestly, a lot of the reviews come down to the fact that these people think that every game has to be for everyone. And that if you make a game that for some reason filters out people from playing it, then you're making the game wrong. And it's like, I'm sorry, it's like, I don't play 2D side-scrolling games, despite how fucking fun they are. I mean, you know, fucking Arn here has absolutely heard me bitch endlessly about Terraria and how I can't fucking beat any of the goddamn bosses.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it really is. But I just don't like 2D movement. I have a hard time keeping up with Don Maku tier levels of projectiles.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, especially, well, vanilla, you know, it's fine. Modded Terraria, yeah, no.
Oh, I mean, I couldn't even fucking beat vanilla Terraria, let's be real here. Like, I had to use some really cheese-ass strats, like making a fucking, you know, a go-kart that just ran the tracks.
Yeah.
And then I did like a 13 summon Stardust Dragon, and then I just spammed health potions, and then I eventually beat the Moon Lord. I had to do some real cheese ass shit to win vanilla Terraria. Modded Terraria is like, hey, you want to try that cheese ass shit? You're about to get fucking ground pounded.
Yep, obliterated.
Yeah, sometimes the game just doesn't click.
Yeah,
I
liked Morrowind, I liked Oblivion, I liked Skyrim. I like slower paced combat games and turn-based combat games because I can sit there and I can think about shit. High-paced combat games I've pretty much never been good at. Unless
I'm kind of the opposite there. 'Cause, like, games like fucking like Ultra Kill, for example, I quite enjoy that.
yeah,
I could
never
flying
do.
around like a cracked out spider monkey.
Yeah, I could never do it. I just don't have the capacity to track 10 bajillion things on screen. I'm the kind of guy who goes into Doom and then uses one gun.
I hate you personally.
No problem.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Actually disgusting.
it's like, and then I'll switch guns when I run out of ammo, and then eventually when I get enough ammo, I'll just go back to using one gun.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be real. If you can complete the game like that, power to you.
No, I never completed the game.
Honestly, I appreciate games that are like, here's a basic bitch story mode for people, and I like that it's usually RPGs. I'm not there for the gameplay for those. I'm there for the story that I hope is well written, or at least enjoyable.
I mean, I think it really
not well written.
depends. I think you greatly. So as someone who played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, And as someone who saw story mode for Mass Effect 3 and the Dragon Age games, I think you massively missed out on Mass Effect if you played story mode.
Maybe, but again, like that's very subjective. Like I'm not there for the
Right.
full experience. I'm there for the story. That's my full experience.
Sure.
Also, and just a counterpoint to this, if the gameplay clicks with me, I absolutely bump that difficulty up to normal or hard sometimes.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I feel like showing up to a game that is not a walking sim for the story and only the story. Just watch the cutscenes being stitched together on YouTube. I mean, that's basically what I did with, like, Guilty Gear and shit.
Yeah.
But when did you touch Guilty Gear?
I just watched the cutscene movie videos that they put on YouTube.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Part of it though is keep in mind I play a lot of RPGs, which means it's mostly text boxes. I can control how fast I read the story in that. I can't
Yeah,
just
that's fair. That's fair.
video to 2 times. Listen, if it's a game with text boxes, I'll buy it myself usually. If it's a game that I know is a cutscene, like fully animated and voice,
Yeah.
I'll just put that shit up on YouTube. Someone will have it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like, you know, Wasteland, that's another game that definitely I feel suffered from having a story mode difficulty. Wasteland was supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be I'm not saying that it succeeded on that. Let's be clear here. There was a lot of design decisions in Wasteland 2 and 3 that I heavily disagreed with based on their intended purpose of the game and how it ended up panning out. There was a lot of things I heavily disagreed with how they implemented them and handled them. But it's supposed to be a hard game with gritty outcomes and blah 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 blah, blah, right? And then they add a story mode difficulty where you one-shot all enemies and never miss. Kind of really takes away the tension and choice and, you know, the heart hammering of your entire team's on 2 HP, and if any of you get hit again, you die permanently, and all you have left is 1 bullet, and you've really got to hope for the crit, because you took the headshot, called shot, and that's a -5 to hit. And then you roll the dice, and holy shit, you got the crit, and they die, and your whole team is alive, and you get to loot them for some cool ass shit, and you save the day and stop the nuke, and isn't that cool? And then story mode, it's just like, lol, dead, lol, everything's dead, oh, I'm the hero, woo.
Okay. It's nothing wrong with wanting that as your experience, though.
No, there isn't, but then Wasteland isn't the game for you. It'd be like if I went into a fighting game and said, well, yeah, I like fighting games, but I don't want the AI to punch me back.
Yeah, that's called training mode.
Yeah, but I want to, you know, like, progress through the story and get all the unlocks.
Cool. Set the AI to the lowest.
Can you do that? I don't know any games besides, like...
Depends on the game and how they chose to do story mode or an arcade mode.
yeah, I don't know
games,
literally any game.
I think the only game series you will consistently have that problem in is SNK.
Mortal
So
Kombat.
there's a, well, even Mortal Kombat can be cheese. AI is sort of
Cheesed is
adaptive.
different than being able to set the AI difficulty.
Okay, yes, but so it's sort of an adaptive difficulty, mixed with input reading. If you don't do anything for a few seconds, the AI doesn't know what to do, and when you take a hit, it freaks out, and then you just sit there again. And you can just do the same thing. Like, AI manipulation fighting games is significantly easier outside of SNK, because SNK starts
Right.
cheating after like the third fight.
Right.
Actively
But what you're
cheating
saying
after the third
is
fight.
But what you're saying is I need to go through all these hoops to cheese the AI to make it not attack me so I can easy champ
it's
win the
not-
game
It's
when
not hoops. You sit still and that's it.
that's
and again,
hoops. That's a
depends on the
hoop.
game. That's not
That's a hoop.
okay. That's a hoop. That's not hoops. That's a hoop.
Well, I have to do
And
that for
again,
every single
as
fight.
as I said, Sneaky, it depends on the game. Some games you can lower AI difficulty in the story mode or the arcade mode or whatever their progression mode is. Like
Yeah, I feel like that
barely
completely
s-
devalues the point of playing the game.
I think Ultimate can do that in its mode. Smash Ultimate, I think, has that as an option.
Oh yeah, Smash Ultimate
for
has
what?
AI difficulty options, but like that's the only
yeah,
game I know of that does.
Obviously.
This whole Smash series.
3D, some
Yeah.
3. No, I don't think Brawl had that.
Oh yeah.
It did.
No, for Subspace Emissary mode. Like
Oh.
Oh, for
progression
Subspace.
mode.
Oh,
Subspace
For
Emissary, I don't recall
Subspace.
having a difficulty setting.
No, I
Oh.
think it just
I
punished
didn't.
you. Yeah, no, I
played that
think
a
it was
long time
adaptive.
ago.
hang on.
I played that so long ago, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, it's been a
I
while.
am
Anyway,
checking.
my point
Okay,
being,
yeah, you have the standard 5-tier difficulty setting when you
Okay.
start up.
okay.
So it's not like you can change for each stage or whatever.
But yeah,
It's
like
just
it depends on the game.
easy,
and
normal, hard,
again,
very hard, intense.
But like I
yeah,
said,
there are games that just aren't for
without
you. But
cheesing.
at the same time, if the option's there, like
Right, but I don't
the
think the
person had
option
it.
should be there in some of those games. I feel like there is a certain point in time where you make shit so fucking easy that it devalues the worth of the game.
I disagree with that, but that's because I've seen games do it kind of decently well. I also
Well.
appreciate games that respect my time.
Okay, but
there's
but
that.
there's a difference there, Max, though. The difference there is good mechanics, hard gameplay, respect of time. There is also bad mechanics that don't respect your time. There is a massive difference between, a game like Sekiro, where it respects your time, but also at the same time, it says, you better get good or you're not passing past this stage. You have the mechanics, you have everything access to you, and the second you get good, holy shit, you're just fucking blowing past some of those bosses as, like, in your sleep. But you have to get good at the mechanic. And then there's some bad mechanics that are just so dog shit stupid that it's just like, oh yeah, this is a one-hit kill mechanic. It's also magnet tracking, and you can't block it, and you can't dodge it, and you just have to hit them before they hit you, and then maybe you won't die. It's like, that's a dog shit dumbass mechanic. And that doesn't respect your time. So there's a massive difference between a game being hard because of quality design and the game being hard because the developers gave the AI 10 plus times 10,000 health because you were doing too good earlier, so they have to adapt and bring it to your level just to punish you because reasons. As I've seen in some fucking games. There's a massive difference. And all I'm saying is if your game is coming out and being like, yeah, we're a hard game, there shouldn't be a story mode difficulty. If your game's coming out being like, yeah, we're gonna, our game is a masterful blending of combat and story, there shouldn't be a story mode difficulty. If your game's
think
coming out and being like, yeah,
we're going to fundamentally disagree with this, but that's because I'm for more options for consumers in general.
Yeah,
the
you have the
option's there.
option
No
of
one's
not buying the
making you-
game.
Well, yeah, Sneaky, but you have the option of ignoring those difficulty settings. Like, it's the same argument. I can turn that back easily.
Yes.
You can choose to play the game as the developers intend for it to be played.
Certainly.
You're not
But
affected by this.
I've
I'm
also
not sure
seen
why.
because I have seen games actively sabotaged, so there could be a story mode difficulty. I have seen bosses in video games be actively worse because a more complicated boss wouldn't be possible in story mode.
Can you send me a list of those games?
Sure, World of
I'm gonna
Warcraft.
ask for a list. The MMO?
Yes, the MMO. They made the game progressively easier and easier and easier in the name of a wider mythical audience. And they made it more and more casual friendly that you basically the most brain dead person ever could beat a boss because the mechanics were just so dog shit easy that all you had to do was breathe and you would still beat the boss.
Okay. Sounds like you probably would enjoy FF14 then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or
These days,
whatever you think of the
MMOs are
story.
just.
But, okay. So, the difference there is that they took the option away from you. I'm arguing for
Yes, but
having
that's
options.
literally what I just said, though.
Okay,
Is
but that's not an WoW doesn't have an option as far as I'm aware. You're forced to interact with this. with
no,
the rest of
because
the
you
thing.
you can have heroic mode and you can have mythic mode as well.
What do you
And
mean? Why does it?
yeah,
Okay, just I want you to back up for a moment.
yeah,
Can you explain why an MMO
yeah.
has a difficulty setting?
Because it was cool and neat, and they needed some way for the sweaty
Alright.
gamers to show off how cool and neat they were. And back in the day, it was really cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, so back in the day of like Wrath of Lich King and shit, you had to jump through hoops to activate hard mode. And the hard mode added new mechanics to the boss, and a bunch of other cool shit would happen. And maybe the boss, but the boss didn't gain HP. The boss didn't suddenly hit arbitrarily harder. It just did more shit, and that was cool. But to make it more accessible, what they did later on is they just gave the bosses more health. Instead of making their mechanics more interesting or adding different mechanics or just literally doing anything, they just gave the bosses more health and their attacks hit harder. And, occasionally they would throw in a party, a raid wipe attack into the, mythic mode boss.
Oh yeah, because that's good game design.
Yes, that's my point though, is because
Okay.
the normal mode had to become easier for the casuals, they had to dumb down all the bosses, but then they couldn't add shit in for the harder difficulties because then it would be too easy because the boss was so dumbed down in terms of health and damage for normal mode that they had to just make the bosses obnoxiously stronger with each difficulty tier for the sole purpose of it making it sound harder.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one. This is absolutely bad game design. Because other games would have said, hey, here's a secret version of this boss that's completely optional. Way the fuck out there.
Oh yeah, no, that's what it used to be like.
Like it should have. That's what it should have. I'm going to give you this one, mostly because the idea that an MMO has a choice like that is incredibly stupid and actually ass backwards, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's incredibly dumb because what it ended up doing is it ended up creating a massive hyper elitism sphere inside the community of people that actually had the time, money, yes, real money, time, money, and I'm not even going to say skill because it's really not skill. It's just time and money. The time and money to throw away on getting good at standing out of the red circle when the boss does his wind-up move, and then just being able to sink 17 hours a day into only playing WoW so you could farm the 10 bajillion mats you need to get the 20 buffs you need so you have enough HP and damage to beat the boss.
Yeah, I will give you that one, but I'm still definitely going to disagree with you. Like, as far as single player games go, at least, options aren't a bad thing. I don't know why they decided to take that option away. I don't know why they put the option in an MMO. Aside from Blizzard has a spotty history.
Blizzard's
of
got an
game
interesting
decisions.
idea of, yeah.
Um,
Soulsborne series needing an easy mode. Yeah, yeah, pretty much,
well,
yeah.
I do have one counter to that. If they really want an easy mode, mods are a thing.
Well, I mean, it's not just that, but
If you really want that, play offline, get a one-hit mod, and go to town if you want
but
that
literally, it's
if
the
you
same
want that
thing.
power fantasy.
It's the same thing as what I said earlier when it all fucking comes down to it. When it comes to Soulsborne game, it just comes down to you need to either get good at the game or play to your skill level. If you're not able to dodge boss attacks, maybe don't use a melee weapon to fight the boss.
Or, alternatively, stop using a dual-wield build and go for sword and board.
Right, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's just like, you know...
Soulsborns are a bit different because, like, it's the same as Armored Core. You have options.
Yeah.
Experiment with the builds. That's a slightly different argument. I don't mind that there's no easy mode. I probably wouldn't touch easy mode, I'll be honest. That game is all about the gameplay for me.
But Max, what about the story? What if they just want to experience the story?
They're welcome to try. I don't know where they're going to find a story.
Yeah. Well, you see, they just have to watch Vadi video because he'll tell us the story.
Right, I forgot the optional story, the optional DLC, Vadi. Sneaky, I'm not disagreeing that there needs to be an easy mode and everything. I'm disagreeing with you saying that, like, there shouldn't be. To me, it sounds like you're arguing there should never be options.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying.
I respect games that have the option.
Sure, but I'm saying if a game is about being hard, adding an easy mode in for the story enjoyers, I feel is counterproductive.
I don't think it is, but I will agree with you on this. It's very easy for that to spiral into bad gameplay decisions. I think I've actually don't remember what it was. There was one action game I remember where it's like, this game is designed to be played in this difficulty. We have an easier difficulty for everyone else, and it was still really well balanced for people who don't have the kind of skill needed for the intended mode.
Oh, I think I know what game you're talking about.
I don't remember what it was though, but it was like, yeah, this is actually still really well designed because the bosses just have a completely separate moveset in easy mode.
Yeah, I think I know what game you're talking about, and it's one we both played, or I told you about or something.
I can't remember what it is. I just remember like, wow, this is really cool. Wow, this was really fun. And then something else released that completely took my attention away from it. And I didn't have time for I didn't do a second playthrough. Jin coming here throwing out the most obvious skill issue.
Skill issue. Hey, Jin, look, I
Listen.
mean, look, you really don't even need to bring disabled shit in here. Like, come on, Jin. I can go online and I can be like, Armored Core 6, no guns, no armor playthrough, no hit run. And someone's done it already.
Dude,
I
there is
posted
a
a
guy.
video of the hit only run.
There is a man
The hit
known
only.
in the street. There's a man known in the Street Fighter community. You know what he's known for?
Standing still and countering.
No, playing the game with his face because he is a paraplegic. He is paralyzed neck down. He plays with his face on the controller, and he consistently beats people in pools.
I mean, hey, you know
If
what?
this
Skill
man that
issue.
this man literally cannot use any of his limbs, and he is still kicking the shit out of you.
Yep.
What is your excuse?
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Well,
Built
you
for
know, signs excuse is that he's 72 years old and his reaction time's a little bit slow.
I've already beat the game the first time, and I'm working on my second playthrough. Kiss my ass.
I've just been taking my time going through the game. I haven't had time to no life it. Man, by the way, pile bunker. I love the pile bunker. It's
Wait till you
not
get
easy
Moonlight
to
Blade.
use. It's not an easy weapon to use if you're not using boost. That thing
Oof.
has zero momentum to it. You know how far it takes you when you're using it?
You can
Maybe a
find
foot.
people beating these games using a potato. His skill issue is real. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A skill issue is absolutely something that's an absolutely a reason for people not being
So-
able to complete stuff. That is not a question in this chat.
I mean, I just remember beating Mass Effect 3 on the hardest difficulty because I played as an infiltrator and I spec'd super hard into sniper rifle damage and stealth damage, and then I spammed the shit out of my cloak and just headshotted people left and right. And it didn't matter how much HP you had, because like my sniper rifle was doing maximum damage in the game for a gun, and then I was getting like plus 1,000 damage boost from the crit, from stealth, headshot. So it was like it's like anything just died. It's really just about finding on hardest difficulty too, but it's just really just about finding what you can play. I don't think it's about finding the difficulty level. I think more games should be like the Soulsborne series. I mean, obviously, like games like ARPGs, you can't really do that. There is just there is a limit on skill versus gameplay. In terms of what you can do in which games. But arbitrarily, like, oh yeah, this is hard mode. This is where every enemy just has arbitrarily up, times 500 HP. I think that's just as lame as a story mode in where all of the bosses have 1/10 of their HP.
Okay, Atin has enough time to pop in to say facts, but not actually show up in the voice chat.
Atin can get muted, is what Atin can get.
Base.
Yeah, no, the pile bunker has next to no mobility though. If you're boosting, it's fantastic. If you're not boosting,
You are gonna get timed
fault.
out for 1 day.
oh gee.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus. The poor man.
I don't think that's a punishment. I think you're rewarding him, in fact.
I don't really care. Oh yeah, the goldfish beat Millennia. Yeah.
How did that happen?
So basically, the dude set up a camera on the goldfish tank. Didn't the goldfish die too? But the dude set up
Yes.
the camera on the goldfish tank, and then using the camera's IR tracking, and he segmented out the tank into button presses. Basically, it just played whatever button the fish was in position of.
Yep.
So quite literally, the goldfish beat Millennia through sheer number of repetitions.
I don't know how many it took.
Several days, several weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go back to an L. This man is so excited for his goldfish. To be fair, after the 4th day of the game's release, people were like, wow, Millennia's moveset is so flashy, it just whiffs in several spots. You only get hit because you panic.
Yeah, you only get, if you get fucking filtered on Melania, you're just bad at the game.
Yeah, but as far as Armored Core goes, wait till you find Millennia the Blade of Missiles.
What happens if you get filtered on God's flesh?
Oh yeah, the real identity of no. Post let me solo her. Post let me solo her.
You mean the dude who was like, I'm gonna fight her 1,000 times and perfected his moveset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
that dude's just-
The cosplay, the guy who cosplays Let Me Solo Her, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's Let Me Solo Her. Like everyone just instantly recognized Let Me Solo Her cosplay.
Dude, the fact that FromSoft reached out to the dude's like, yo, we like the cut of your jib there, buddy.
We like your
Have some
vibe.
bullshit.
Yeah. Oh god. Dude beat Melania like 300k times.
I think he
Man,
might have had some frustration to work off.
probably.
Just a bit.
There's a good chance of that. I still hold to this day, the only optional mode I want on Soulsborns are the ability to refight bosses. That's all I want. I want to be like, alright, cool, I feel like fighting this boss today. Instead of having to go through the game and just let the boss kill you at the very last hit. Or keep going to New Game Plus or something. That's the only option I want in Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring.
Our animemes. Melania got an upgrade. Zimmerman.
What the fuck?
Skill issue.
Okay, I guess I'll run into that boss eventually. Yeah,
Like
double
I said,
shotguns with
Millennia.
double shotguns with a melee of your choice is absolutely nasty in Armored Core 6. It's disgusting.
Anyway, gentlemen, we put it off as long as I could, and you know what? I did it on purpose, because I wanted as many people here to suffer as possible.
Oh damn.
Of course. I mean, suffering is meant to be shared, no?
Let's see here. Exactly, yeah, everyone suffers equally, and you know, we all live together.
Did someone time out Atin?
Yes.
Fuck? Why?
So because he decided to not show up for the fucking podcast. He had enough time to go play Warhammer Tabletop 10 minutes before the podcast started.
All right.
Yeah. But let's see, what was my brain about to say? Brain, what were you thinking?
You were getting us started on some fanfiction section.
Yeah, I know, I was just...
Sneaky's brain fart may have saved us from the horror.
No.
Delayed the inevitable.
It was a
It hasn't.
derail. It wasn't fanfic. It was a derail. I shall
Yeah,
keep my
if anything,
veto
it's cursed us.
primed. Yeah. Don't worry. Potatoes will keep his veto primed. The girl who lives, sort of. What if Harry wasn't the only Potter to live? His younger sister was in the crib. Follow Jessa Potter on her destiny to suck Draco's dick.
Ayo.
Hurt
Sure.
Comfort Romance, female author.
Yeah, that's like a warning now.
Yeah. I hate it, but yeah.
32 chapters, 41 words.
Excuse you?
41,000 words. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so speaking of actually, yeah, so not what I wanted to talk about, but this did just remind me of it. So I put a ticket in with Microsoft because a client was having an issue, and I got a response back from Microsoft, some long ass Indian name I couldn't even hope to pronounce. It had like 12 teen consonants in it, and I was just like, okay, that's a name. And they said, we will get to you in 2. I'm like,
we will get to you in 2 what?
2 what? 2 weeks? 2 days? 2 hours? 2 minutes?
2 years.
2 years? I mean,
Average
millennia.
tech support facilities person when you ask them when they're going to be showing up.
2.
What do you mean 2? I have a fucking problem here. Yeah, we'll show up in 2. And then they just like never show up.
I meant
Then they call to
February.
ask if you fixed it.
2 heat deaths of the universe.
Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, the ultimate,
Oh yeah, that's actually
the short story
fucking-
long is that a client was having a problem. It was a Microsoft-related issue. I contact Microsoft after telling client, look, I can't really do much. It's a Microsoft-related issue. I can contact Microsoft, but I can tell you right now what they're going to tell me, and it's, you can't do anything. This is working as intended. And so I contact Microsoft anyway because they told me to do it anyway. Microsoft gets back to me. We finally meet up. They look at the problem. They look at everything, and they go, yeah, that's not a bug. That's a feature. So I go back to the client and I go, it's exactly as I told you.
Well, hey, you know what? At least you called up and told them. Fucking, we had an issue with our air conditioner literally 2 months ago. And they were like, yeah, we'll come take a look. Like 3 weeks passed. Nobody has come to take a look, even though they said they'd be here like about a week and a half ago. And I'm like, I'm getting yelled at because it's like, oh, you called them. Why didn't they show up? Are you lying? They were coming. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll call again. So call again, and I'm like, hey, so where was the guy that was supposed to fix our air conditioner? He's like, so he apparently wrote in his report that he was just like, I'm not dealing with this, and then never called us again. Apparently, he looked at the building. He looked at the building and was just like, no. And I'm just like,
Oh,
Wow.
can you send anyone else? And I'm just like, they're just like, no, we can't send anyone else for at least another week. And I'm like, why? He's like, oh, we have no one else to come look at air conditioners. Apparently, this is a big problem. And I'm just
honestly,
like,
if I can get Chad moved.
apparently, half of the fucking areas around here are just like, we're just not gonna do anything with our air conditioners, even though we are in a fucking major heat wave. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, that's call a third party and get them here to fulfill your obligations as, landlord.
See, that's
Apparently, they
that's
just didn't want to.
almost as good as a story time from my cash processing days.
Oh, so this is just a constant cash processing issue.
Yes. The so the guy who coordinates the dispatch trucks for dumping money off at places was telling me about this. He's like, yeah, so one day I got a call from one of our client banks, and they're like, it's 3 hours after the time that your guys should have shown up. Where's the money? He goes, what do you mean they haven't delivered the money yet? So he goes over and he looks up their location. And the location is literally across the street.
Classic.
And according to their GPS, they've been sitting there for 3 hours.
They were taking a nap. That's what all people who drive trucks do when they're in the cash industry.
And he
right.
goes, well, they're close by. And the client responds with, yeah, I know they're fucking close by. I can look out the window and see them.
When you go knock on somebody's window, hey, when the fuck are you coming and getting this done?
I mean, the response you get at that point is them driving away and them saying, fuck you.
That's when somebody gets fired.
Oh.
I mean, at that point, I feel like they've already been quitting, so.
But yeah, the other funny story from the dispatch boys was the time that they delivered the money to the wrong location. And they did this by knocking on the door, saying, we have the money for you, and just handing the money off to a very confused person. And then 3 hours later, the bank calling in, being like they haven't delivered the money yet. And the dispatch guy looks at the list and he goes, well, they said they delivered it. And then he's looking at the list and he's looking at the address and he's looking at the street view and he looks across the street and there's another bank. And he goes, oh no.
So do they have any legal standing if somebody decides to, keep the money? It was obviously a gift. I didn't sign for it, so it's mine now.
Well, with these things, there's a lot of custody handoff and shit like that, so sort of yes. If you walk away with the money, you're in for a bad time because that ain't your money.
Oh, yeah, no, you
that's federal money, and the Fed, believe me, will hunt your ass down.
Yeah, you do not fuck with Fed money.
Oh, so yes, thank you, Aura. I appreciate you found that and how the guy was like, yes, I am jacked. I also play Elden Ring. I know exactly what I'm going to cosplay. It's the most respectable cosplay.
Of course.
You should probably just cosplaying what you are is honestly the best way to do things.
Well, that's true, except if that was followed, then we would have a lot less cosplay going on, as all the fat, sweaty weebs couldn't cosplay any of the hyper-muscular heroes that they are cosplaying
I mean,
as.
yes, but that's why you cosplay as something like Wario.
That'd be a lot of Warriors. That'd be a lot of garlic, my dude.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not like convention can smell any worse.
I don't know, man. Sweaty roasted garlic is a pretty potent smell.
As someone who has worked food, yes, I agree.
Anyway. Malfoy's Servants! Oh no. It's by the same author.
Oh no.
Of course.
Okay.
Who is this person? Let's find out.
What if Dobby wasn't the only Malfoy servant? What if they also had a slave girl working for them? What happens when she also just goes to Hogwarts? What
So we're just gonna make them more of a hate sink, huh?
Yes.
Don't worry, it gets worse. She never agreed with the reviews in the first place. Female OC times Draco Malfoy, non-romantic, non-consensual. Trigger warnings, child abuse, punishment, coercion, and dubious consent.
The fuck?
147 chapters, 240,000 words, 900 reviews, and 300 favorites.
But look at the publish. Oh my lord.
First published in 2009?
And it's actually being updated. It's not just like,
updated?
oh, here's a note, I'm on AO3 now or whatever. It's actually being updated.
Oh my, no.
How
No.
many words is the set?
It's at 250.
But it's only 148 chapters. That's
Not
Yeah, they're
great.
short chapter. Yeah.
Yeah, these are
really
short
for
chapters over the
9
course of the past.
Wait. 14 years.
Oof.
So there's 10 chapters a year at 1,000 words. Imagine reading a story that updates once every month with a 10,000 word chapter about rape.
No, well,
No.
1,500, 2,000 almost word chapter. That is,
Female author.
Are
Yeah.
you fucking?
Uh,
Is it? Are you seriously? Is it female author?
Oh yeah, it's female author.
Of course, it's
Yeah.
female author.
Obviously, it's female author.
You know, I can have hope that it isn't.
it is.
Hope? What's that?
Can you eat it?
It's a thing that you had. No.
I am a teacher with multiple medical issues. Oh, she teaches children.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She is
Average-
writing a
Average child care service worker.
yeah, literally. She is writing a story about a fantasy she has about being a child who is tortured and raped by Draco Malfoy, who is also a child.
So those are all red flags. Can we?
And she teaches children.
There are so many red flags.
All right, author, face the wall.
There are more red flags than in a Total War game.
There's more red flags in the fucking communist parade.
Yeah.
I also post all of my stories to AO3, because of course you do.
Do I want to check? Not really, but fuck it.
For everyone, please be aware. For the Malfoy's servant, I know there are many typos and errors in the story. I know the chapters are messed up. just messed up, eh?
Oh,
The
really
beginning
now?
is predictable and not original. I wish it was.
Ain't no way. Yeah.
I have
We call
noted
it
all
that.
of this. I will
It will
not
be
go
back.
back and fix it because I like to see where I came from. I am also not going back because I have vision, and I'd change things in the beginning that would affect later on chapters, which require me to rewrite the entire story from scratch. What a shame. That being said, I love this story and have written many future chapters for it. I know there are long waits, but my real life of being a teacher with mental health issues comes first.
I don't think you need to be a teacher.
No.
You're just gonna if you're just gonna list casually that you have mental health issues, I'm gonna assume that they're debilitating in a way that means you should not be teaching others.
Yeah. What would you guys say is worse as a teacher? The students finding your OnlyFans or finding your smut fanfic username?
Oh, that depends on what you've been writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the curse of Ra.
I love that fucking copy paste. It's so good.
What does that copy pasta even translate to?
I have no idea. I think
I'm
it's just
hoping
random
it
hieroglyphics.
I really hope it's not random and it translates to something incredibly mundane.
I mean,
Well, I guess find out.
Let's see. All they favorite is Harry Potter and Merlin stories. Protector of the Small Quartet, Hunger Games. This is me not being surprised at all by their favorite choices. They are a teacher with mental health issues who fantasizes about child rape. And all of their favorited stories are children's material.
Yes, it's almost like there's a pattern.
Yeah. Almost. The serpent shedding its skin. A crashed UFO introduces a quantum leap.
Okay.
That's a way to start the story. A quantum leap in Muggle technology. Confident in their newfound power, the Muggles declare total war on magic and are winning.
As
Meanwhile,
they should.
Harry is left alone to face the end times. However, a mix of nuclear explosions and the time turners exploding shatter reality and lob him into a new world where he must prevent the future. Harry times female riddle.
I've heard worse, but I mean, that sounds like a standard fic with some caveats, like, female riddle.
Sounds like something you would write.
Okay, it's just a string of random hieroglyphics, Sneaky.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Excellent. Can I just copy paste all this? No, I can't. It doesn't let me just copy paste this. This is useless. I need to shit post at people.
Wait, what? With what? Why?
This is disgusting. Why is there no?
Oh my god, I had that again for my joining sound.
Fucking
What
damn
the
it!
fuck?
Who?
You asshole.
Hi, Kaz.
Hello. At least I joined with joined with the sound of what you're all feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So what are you
Honestly,
looking at
this
tonight?
really should be mine.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yep. By the way, Sign, that is the prologue, Dark Souls Dragon forms.
Yeah, great stuff.
The what?
It was posted a week ago by Sneaky.
One of the greatest Dark Souls shit posts of our time.
Oh no, Dark Souls 1! Boom!
I am the Dark Souls 2 Dragon. I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's based on all the dragon forms used through the 3 Dark Souls.
Legendary.
Mm. Mm.
I see you are Curse of Ra and Kaz now.
Oh yeah, this one actually has a meaning though.
Oh, I know it does, and I don't appreciate you posting such trash here.
Hold
It has
on.
what now?
It has a meaning. I'm gonna look up Google Translate hieroglyph. Google
What's
Translate
a
hieroglyphics.
meme? You mean a
Meaning.
meme?
A meme.
A
Your
meme.
sinful-
A meme.
Your sinful soul is beyond salvation. You know no
No.
peace or pain. Only the cold of repentance is over. Just hinge of the. I mean, yeah, I live in Australia.
True.
What in the fuck? Harry Pendragon! This is how you know it's a guy story, right? This is a story written by a guy.
This is a guy story, and let me guess, it's a Harry Potter Fate fucking crossover.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a
Harry
crossover.
Pendragon. Harry fell through the veil of death in a desperate attempt to catch Cyrus. However, he is given a second chance upon meeting death and learning the truth about his life. Rather than returning to his time, he will be reborn in the time of his parents as the heir to King Arthur. That's right, this is a Harry times Amelia times Andromeda times Lily story.
Well, at least they didn't make him the heir to Merlin this time.
Author, please find out what's stronger, your neck or a noose.
Hey,
Damn.
it's not incest.
Hey, at least it's not the
Yes,
one that
it
came
is
before
actually.
No, it's not, because
With the
he's being
teacher.
reborn as the Pendragon heir, which means he'll have no genetic relevance to Lily Evans, and he has
Fine,
no
then.
memory of Lily Evans either, so you can't even say that he's lusting
what?
after his own mother.
No memories. I thought it was a Harry with all of his memories in the time of his parents.
Yes.
No, he means he never actually spent time with Lily. So he
Harry's
has no memories of
parents
her.
died before he could form memories of them.
I mean, yeah, a year and a half, yeah, I guess. But to be fair, it's also spiritual incest, which is an AO3 tag, so fuck you.
What?
Spiritual incest is an AO3 tag. It is. It
Fucking
exists.
everything is an AO3.
Yeah, everything
It
is AO3 tags. I literally nuke Australia's an AO3 tag.
Yeah, but that's just common sense.
Also,
Yeah,
the common thing
that's
that
a
happens in
promise.
Gundam.
I was going to say, is that a Gundam tag?
It
'Cause
was
that
a
sounds
Gundam
like
tag.
Okay.
Yep.
It's because
I'm gonna be
it's
honest,
either
I
going
thought
to be Nuke Australia or Nuke Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you guys were looking at Elden Ring
Gundam.
fix. With how you guys were talking about it,
really
I thought you were looking at
hates those
Elden Ring
countries.
fix.
Oh, we
Well,
were.
first of all, the only thing Canada deserves is a nuclear holocaust.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking communist state.
Agreed.
Nathan Torrance and the Alchemist Mirror. You can also tell this is a story written by a guy. A story
Well, yeah.
based on Harry Potter that'll be basically like Harry Potter but has plot differences, and it will be taking place in the US, and it will have different characters, but it'll sort of be mostly the same. I do not own Harry Potter, and I'm not making money off of this.
So why the fuck didn't you just write an original story if you? went
Well,
out
it's
on
quite
this
easy.
far limb?
I can explain this to you in a very simple format here, Sign. 11 chapters, 16K words.
Of course.
That's why he didn't post an original
Ew.
story.
Yes. Also, you can tell the next pick is by a female author because it's Tom Riddle Jr. with female OC.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they will not use guns over wands because American magical world is actually fucking more strict and worse than the British magical world.
Yeah.
Literally just all bureaucracy. That's
Which
it.
I think personally, I don't consider that as canon. Because that's kind of just like really blatant bias from J.K. Rowling.
Mm.
Just like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna use a singular school for magic for all of Africa. Just like I'm not going to use a singular school of magic where all the Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese send their students.
Yeah. Oh right, War Crime Academy.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's.
Wait.
To be fair, I
Wait.
think that's one of the best ideas J.K. Rowling's ever come up with, though.
I
I will say, sending all of Africa to one school is an even better idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spiritual incest tag is partially cause of Naruto. Of course, he's got his mother's soul in his fucking stomach, Jin.
I want to back up a moment because
Yeah.
I was partially zoned out.
Yeah.
The magic school.
Yeah.
There's a single magic school for the Asian continent.
Yes.
Yeah, well, East Asia, and there's
East
more
Asia.
for like India,
Yeah.
Southeast Asia.
Does she know about the history between
No.
those countries?
Yeah, that's
No.
kind of what we were
Obviously not.
saying.
Okay, just.
Oh yeah.
All of
Also,
Africa-
by the way, there is a one magic school, and the Aztecs run it in Central America because that's definitely also not going to backfire.
Yeah.
Good news, parent. Your student has been chosen for our yearly sun sacrifice.
Yeah.
We will be cutting her in our ritual on the 27th. You are invited to come.
So that's personally that's why I don't subscribe to J.K. Rowling's headcanon, because she hates the U.S. and she thinks the U.S. is run by a bunch of fascists. So she made the magical U.S. a bunch of fascists who killed all
Is
the
she
Jews. And I'm not even being ironic or exaggerating about this.
Didn't Grindelwald take over the American government in 1940s or something? Or... Oh, really?
Nope. It's just one day is literally her canon for America is that one day everyone got fed up at the Jews, I mean goblins, and genocided them all.
I mean,
Total
what
goblin
can I
death.
say?
And you can't even be like, oh, Sneaky, she's not, you goblins aren't Jews in this one. You're just overreaching. No, literally, she put a goddamn Jewish star, the Star of David. She put it in the Goblin Bank in the movies that she has absolute total control over.
Yep.
Listen, the Americans had to follow their magical president, G. Oblin Slayer.
G. Oblin Slayer.
It's weird how he's always wearing medieval full plate armor and carrying a torch and sword, but he's our president.
He has some very effective economic policies, though.
Great economic policies.
Yeah.
And you know his healthcare reform? Immaculate.
Yeah.
I love his stance on the death penalty, though. That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm more of the flavor of a mix of the Northeast is being its normal Northeast self and being hyper Puritan in its magical college, and then the rest of the U.S. is just a magical Wild West still.
So what? The
No.
Northeast practices the old ways where everything else is the Old West?
Yes.
No, you're forgetting the South.
The South is a mix of French, European imperialism in its magical culture, a mix
It's all
of...
hoodoo bullshit.
I just said French.
Yep.
That's not French.
Oh, it's French.
It is.
It sure is now.
Okay, look, so voodoo and all of that shit came from the French interacting with the blacks from Africa, and it was completely invented by the Christianized blacks from Africa with French culture and superstitions. It's French.
Yeah, but don't blame the French for that.
I will absolutely blame the French for that, and there is nothing you can do to stop me.
I will blame the French
always
for
more
world
hard
hunger. I'll
to
fucking
blame the
do it.
French.
I don't give a shit.
I will
It
blame
sounds
the
like
French
we can
for Pearl
blame them
Harbor.
for it, though.
He said world hunger, but Pearl Harbor works too.
Hey, you ever think about how magical societies are stuck in the past, so the Portuguese magical society probably still has a thriving Portuguese
No,
slave trade?
actually, the Portuguese magical society doesn't exist, according to J.K. Rowling. It's still Spain.
It's all Brazil, bro.
Still good as far as I'm concerned. I can still get me some Spanish gold there.
Anyway, oh, jeez.
is my cat stalking me?
Falling Leaves by Blonde Handsome Stranger. I feel like this is a
Crossover.
this is a female. This is a female author.
It is. It's
Yeah.
Remus Hermione time travel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's a
that's a
woman thing.
Female. 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teaching the professor to love again. Harry Potter returns to Hogwarts for his 3rd year after spending his summer with his newfound father, Snape.
God fucking damn it.
What will happen with Cyrus now at large, and will things be different now that he is Potion Master's son, and will he ever convince his father to trust him to open his heart to him again? You need to read part 1 to understand what's going on.
I don't think I will.
Okay, author. What's part 1? Harry decides that Snape is his father, his biological father. Can Harry? He discovers. He doesn't decide it.
Discovers.
Discovers.
I think that would have been way funnier. It's like, you're my dad. What?
You are the only male responsible father figure I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
Oh, yeah, Snape. Can Harry help his father learn to love again?
No.
No.
Hey.
No. Author? I don't know, Chief. I don't think you want to go there.
Presumably, this person is saying this in an innocent manner, but this being the internet, I don't think we can trust that.
I'm sorry, dude, but the things that are listed are hurt, comfort, family, and the only 2 characters are Harry and Severus.
They're fucking.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
I'm aware. That's why I'm saying I would hope this is innocent, but it's probably not.
Hey, do you guys think Hermione hates her
Mostly
parents?
because romance has absolutely ruined the tagline "Teach someone to love again."
Yes, yeah, 100, yeah,
100%. Do you guys think Hermione hates her parents with how when she took away their memories, she made them Australian?
Yes.
To be fair, apparently Australia is magic immune.
Of course we are.
I mean,
I really appreciate that she decides that the most likely place her parents would move if they never had a daughter was Australia. It's like, how did she
Wait,
come to that decision?
This is a canon thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
basically, the wizard Hitler was going around killing all of the parents of the kids who have magic that don't have magic. And so Hermione was like, "Oh no, I'm like number 1 on Wizard Hitler's hit list. I'm gonna
despite
go."
the fact that he's already been going for people and he didn't go for her parents.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to my parents and I'm going to cast Memory Fuckyuckus, and I'm gonna remove all of their memories of raising me, and that I was their daughter.
Which somehow affected all the portraits in their house as well.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna send
That's
them
a
to
really powerful
Australia.
spell.
Yeah, and then she sent them to
That's-
Australia.
Wow.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
I want you to be safe. Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Look, the wizards can't get in there. All the fucking animals will
Brazil.
To be fair, she's British. They shove all of their problems onto Australia, and she won't ever respect America enough to send them there.
Yeah.
She sent them to British prison, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, I know what to do. Hey, you're equal to a bread thief.
So you want to know why the death penalty got really popular in America during the pre-revolution days?
Because the French.
No, because Britain started shipping all of their criminals to America, and we were like, "Yo, what the fuck, Britain? Don't do this. They're committing a shit ton of crime here." And Britain was like, "Lol, no, fuck you." And so we just started killing them all.
Nice.
Hey,
Let's do
nice.
it again.
Yeah. Why aren't you guys doing that now?
Oh, we have politicians now.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo.
How do you think we feel about it? It's like, I have the tools. Just give me the go ahead. Give me the green light. I can take care of this.
Oh, I'm sure that if this ever happened, it would be a interesting time.
Oh yes.
Australopithecus! And they sent they immediately
Listen.
pop to Australia.
Listen.
I cast Drop Bear. You see, Australopithecus actually just opens a hole in the ground and they fall through the other side of the earth to Australia because, you know, Australia's on the other end, like on the flip side of the flat earth, because earth is flat, of course. And Australia's actually just on the other side.
Summon greater kangaroo.
Summon
You do
greater
not want
ketamine.
that. No, do not even joke about that. You do not fucking want that. Trust me on this.
Summon dire kangaroo.
You do not want a kangaroo.
Crocodile.
Summon Florida Man.
Oh,
No,
no.
even Florida Man wouldn't be able to handle those fucking war crimes.
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
War crimes.
No, that's what
Summon
I know.
greater ketamine ape.
You just get Florida Man.
Summon,
Australia.
summon greater ketamine koala, and suddenly there's an STD fucking strain in every student.
Summon chlamydia, you mean?
That was summon koala too.
Let 'em.
Yes. Koalas are basically patient zero for all STDs. If you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at them, they're fucking horrid.
Well, that's because they reproduce by rape.
Yep.
Maybe if you would stop fucking the koalas, they wouldn't have STDs.
Well,
What are you talking about? They had those. No, they had those before some Australians started fucking them. Just like how
Yeah.
before there was
Well-
only chlamydia in alpacas or llamas with Christopher Columbus
Yeah.
before it got spread.
Yeah. You have to keep in mind, Sign, that when a species spreads by forced sexual contact, it's really easy for a virus to spread by sexual transmission because you're
Yeah.
guaranteed to spread because the person you're in's gonna have a lot of sex with or without their consent.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that may explain some of those numbers we've got on the statistics.
Yeah, don't apply that to humans at all, of course. This is completely animals only. Of course. Greater ketamine emu.
No, we do not need a velociraptor.
Now, see, it's funny because I actually used to go by the screen name Overlord Emu.
The most terrifying team to all of Australians.
Indeed.
Wait, you were Overlord Emu, you son of a bitch!
What?
I
What?
know that fucking username. Why are you fucking everywhere?
Because I am.
What did you know this username from?
Fuck, it was years back. I think it was
Yeah.
when 2000 was it 2007 maybe?
Yeah,
Or
that's
earlier?
yeah, it's literally around the time that I was Overlord Emu. I am
Yes, you're
everywhere.
looking over there?
No, don't worry, Sign. I eventually will say something someday that you'll just be like, that was you?
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I seem to be the one that happens to the most.
No, I literally... I walked into college. So keep in mind, I'm in Vermont, right? When I went to college, right? I walk into college.
Is this your computer camp or whatever friend or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. And I'm just like, I'm talking about computer camp one day, and the guy that's like two rooms down from me just looks over and is like, wait, Imagination? As in like the one that stayed at the Christian college? in 2008? I'm like, yeah? It's like, I'm, blank. I'm like, oh, fuck.
He's everywhere.
I am everywhere. Yes. So anyway, I was Overlord Emu. Those were good days.
By the way, this spell I've cast is direct translation from the Book of Spells.
That's
Summon greater alcoholic.
Warning, may summon sneaky.
Indeed.
I'm more worried about the one under that. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Summon greater bath salts addict.
Why don't you summon the Florida man again?
I'm
it
already
was a
hearing
Frenchman.
the boss music.
I thought that would summon a Frenchman.
No, bath salts. That's a special tasty Florida drug.
Yeah, that's Florida cannibal face-eating zombies.
Of course it is.
And bath salts
No,
isn't
I'm
even a
joking,
really
that
good
actually
term for
happened.
it. I don't know why they call it bath salts, but effectively what it is it's a bunch of toilet drugs mixed together and then have fun.
Ah.
Yeah, it's sort of like synthetic marijuana, where synthetic marijuana isn't synthetic marijuana. It's not marijuana at all. It's not even related to marijuana. It has no marijuana in it. It's just a name given to a bunch of toilet drugs that have been powderized that you either inject or snort.
Of course it is. Of course.
The more you know.
Yeah, so if someone ever says, I'm going to go do synthetic marijuana, you shoot them in the head.
That's the only way to stop them from becoming a zombie.
Well, they already
They're
are one.
already a zombie at that point.
Yeah. Exactly. I will say, I have that Miku song stuck in my head now.
Which one?
Uiu.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. It's a very catchy song. Truly a Miku original. Ritual of Summon Grand Methamphetamine Ape.
Is that King Kong amphetamine or something?
Perhaps.
No, well, you see here it says Grand it's Grand Meth Ape. So it's not a meth Grand Ape. It's a Grand Meth Ape. So it's like the best meth ever.
An ape? Is it an ape made of the best meth ever? Best meth ever?
That's what it sounds like.
Maybe. Alright, so let's just get this out of the way. I was also Whimsy Nimsy. I really hope no one here suddenly says I know that name.
I know that. No, wait. No, I've never heard of that name.
Why would I? Why should I know that name, Sneaky?
Club Penguin?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Close, but no. I did not commit war crimes underneath that name. They were never able to prove anything.
I mean, I know that name, but that's because Sneaky used that in TTRPG with a group of my friends once.
Yes.
He was never allowed back after that.
Yeah.
I remember a guy having the name that in fucking Unreal Tournament, but I don't think that was you.
No, Whimsy Nimsy was 2008 to 2012.
No, I know, but we had 2004 on the computer's imagination.
Oh no, that was during Imagination era.
If that was in WoW, then yeah, it wouldn't have been me because I didn't.
No,
well, that's an interesting coincidence then.
Yeah, no, I was Overlord Emu and Whimsy Nimsy during the Imagination era.
I love the fact that you stuttered for a sec when I said Club Penguin as if I was almost right.
I mean, you were close. It was not Dead Rising.
No.
Fucking the zombie game web browser. Urban Dead. Urban Dead. Jesus Christ. It has been years since I've said those words.
Wait a second. Urban Dead? That really does sound familiar.
Yeah, it's the text-based zombie RPG.
I think I gave this a try for a bit, but I never actually got into it, so yeah, I wouldn't
Is it
have seen
Sunny?
this. Nah, Urban Dead.
No, Urban
Oh.
Dead.
I heard zombie RPG and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's a text-based zombie RPG. Let me pull up a picture. This is what it looks like.
Yeah. Ritual of Summon Apex Cocaine Squid.
Cocaine squid.
We
So
went
yeah,
to Japan for that one.
this is what it looked like, and you had a number of action points you gained per day, and you either played as a zombie or as a human, and you could get healed by the humans using an experimental serum to go from zombie to human, or you could get bitten by a zombie to turn from human to zombie. The zombies can attack zombies, and these were called... oh shit, I fucking forget what they were called. I forget what it was, but like, we all had special names for each group of people. You had pro-zombie humans, pro-human humans, pro-zombie zombies, and pro-human zombies. And sieges would occur. So basically, you could, like, enter tiles, and then you could do a bunch of stuff on the tile. Like, if the building was described as barricadable, you could build barricades. And each stack of barricades cost X amount of points from the zombie to break down. And but the zombies from the streets could see whether a building was barricaded or not by entering that tile. And so obviously if a building was barricaded, then they knew you were there. But if you got the free running books, you could barricade buildings and run around, dashing between building tiles without ever going into the streets, so zombies could never attack you. And that's how that's where the whimsy nimsy thing became a known name for a little bit, because I ran a radio show in the game, and I got a bounty on my head from doing it. You might ask, how did you get a bounty on your head from playing a text-based RPG? Doing a radio show without ever entering combat with people? Well, you see, frequencies went to the entire map.
Oh no! So he was just broadcasting on an unregulated channel.
Yes, there was a lot of frequencies, and the players decided, each frequency equals a certain area, and I spent all of my action points every single day boarding up a new area, building a radio room, and then broadcasting the local news to the entire map.
Oh no.
Local news or just news in general?
Local
news.
news.
What they do. And
So basically, the reason why I got the bounty and why it was really annoying for some of the people is I would constantly just hang around places long enough to basically get a shit ton of gossip as players talk to each other, and I was close enough to hear them. And then I would go to the radio station and just start broadcasting. And it culminated in at least 70 players chasing me at one point. As I was free running from rooftop to rooftop, outrunning both humans and zombies, desperately trying to kill me.
Based.
Can't stop the broadcast.
How many of those people do you think went into the government trying to stop broadcasts?
No, it's possible. I mean, honestly, the sieges were really cool because there'd be some areas on the map, like you can see the mall right there, where it's like 5 tiles, but those 5 tiles are considered 1 tile for the purpose of like certain things.
Yeah.
And so like, but the mall had like every store you could ever possibly want in it, and so you could get a shit ton of great loot. And you know, it became a constant spot to have big fights over, and it was a good time. Like there's literally a whole history on the wiki.
Fucking on.
Meanwhile, Arn.
I can't
Oh,
tell
that's
with my
first.
strongest move. Hammer of the Titans vanquish my foe by the power of the grand sages of Walmart and the dark forces of Costco. I invoke Dew of the Mountains, eternal Baja Blast.
Okay. I tap 2 blues and counterspell.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh no.
And that's why nobody likes blue players.
And the reason why no one likes red players is because your immediate response is lol, I fire blast. Lol, I fire blast. Lol, I fire blast.
I mean, it's the only way to beat blue players, because you have no fucking other options. Because all they have is counter spells. So you're just like, alright, I'll spam low tier shit. What the fuck are you gonna do now, gamer?
I summon 30 goblins and cast 20 fireballs. Eat shit and die, fucko.
Meanwhile, green and black players are just crying in the fucking corner.
Meanwhile, the white player continues to laugh because even though he was counterspelled, he still gains life from whatever he just did.
Black player, touch of death, touch of death, touch of death, touch of death. All your creatures die.
Implying that the blue player ever had creatures out to kill.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
red
fair.
player.
And the green players just sit there with their giant turtle not able to do anything.
Yeah, blue-red players are the
No.
worst, I will say, because counterspell fireball is officially the worst.
Blue-red players,
No.
there is one counter to blue-red players, and it's thankfully a free action you could do on the table.
Flip it
Yeah,
over.
flip the-
It's called Fist.
It's called Fist.
Listen, green player seems like
Cast
to be
punch.
seems like he's winning at life. He's just chilling with a big turtle.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point, Max. I appreciate you making that point. What is Elden Ring?
No, no.
127
Sorry.
stories.
What about Max?
No, don't worry about it.
You shouldn't worry about it.
Be worried.
Putrefaction
Ring
of the
crossovers?
innocent soul. Godwyn is slain, the Elder Ring is broken, and Queen Marika is nowhere to be found. Left on their own, her demigod children must come together for the sake of the lands between. Each has their own ambitions and understanding of Marika's last wishes, and must decide whether they should adhere to them or not. An Elden Ring fanfiction that takes the viewpoints of the 3 mightiest dick.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
3 chapters, 2,000 words.
Ugh.
Amazing.
Garbage.
How many crossovers are there? Because for some reason I feel like there should be more crossovers than normal.
There's 97 stories of Elden Ring flavoring. And if we filter 131 crossovers, but if we filter out Neon Zangetsu, it goes down to only 10.
Of course. Of course. Neon Zangetsu.
Imagine being surprised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a
I bet
very
he's already got
Naruto
normal
story.
Fic out.
Mm.
He's almost worse because it's like, look at this shit. Like, let them rot. Well, I died. That's unfortunate, but I won. Everyone's safe. Kagua's gone. That's gotta count for something. It's a bit shame I died being a virgin. I didn't get to fulfill my dream of creating a big family. What's that? A deal? Sure, I'll take that deal. Let them rot. Naruto reborn as Melania. Humorous
Yes,
story.
he's
Naruto
got one
times
for-
harem.
That
He's got one
Roxy-
where he's every demigod, including Godric and Godwyn.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
You've got one
the
where
fifth
it's Naruto
strongest
as every
quartermass.
demigod. Of
The f-
fucking course it is.
Of course, Quarter Ass is here.
Quarter Ellery. Quadro ass.
Let me
What is
guess,
that man
Hermione and Luna are there somehow.
Quanto Ass.
Hermione and Delphi Riddle.
The f-
Hermione and Delphi Riddle.
Yeah, it's the fucking Voldemort's daughter from Cursed Child.
Yeah, the Cursed Child. Dude, the
The
black
Bellatrix-
the black daughter who
Bellatrix,
went back in
yeah,
time.
Bellatrix. No,
Yeah.
she didn't go back in time. I thought she was just the
No,
daughter
she
of
went back in
Bellatrix and
time.
Riddle.
Yeah, no. The whole plot of Cursed Child is that Voldemort,
Yeah.
a white man, and Bellatrix, a white woman, got together and had a black baby. And
Wait, what? I thought Hermione was made black in that,
Hermione
and people
is black
complained.
in
Delphi
that.
was white.
oh, I thought the baby was black. Okay, so
No,
No.
Hermione is.
baby's white, Hermione's black, and baby, when she grows up to be Hogwarts age, gets a time turner that lets her go back 40 years or some shit. And so she basically goes back to Harry Potter's era with Harry Potter's kids. And then they have to work together to undo the time travel stunts they did because they have to make sure the timeline's safe. And it's literally just the plot of Boruto from that one time.
One arc. God
Yeah.
damn it! And I'm guessing Delphi Riddle falls and fucking gets a crush on Harry.
No,
Yeah.
she gets a crush. Well, I mean, it's either she either gets a crush on Harry, or she gets a crush on Harry's kid, or she gets a crush on Harry
Oh, Draco.
and transfers her lust to Harry's kids.
Mm.
Woo.
Probably the last.
Probably the last year.
Are you sure she wouldn't go for Draco?
Yes, yeah, she wouldn't go for Draco because the whole point of the story was lusting after.
Fuck's sake, Jin.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, all I gotta say is, they said that Hogwarts Legacy was canon, and Dumbledore was the headmaster, and when we went from a highly diverse, LGBT-friendly Hogwarts
To one
under
black
Dumbledore
guy,
to only one
one
black
tan
guy.
Italian, and a couple of Asians.
Yeah, one of
two
them's named
Indian
Cho
twins.
Chang.
One is Sue Lee.
Yeah, one's Sue Lee and the other's Cho Chang.
Yeah.
I mean, fair
And
enough.
And then a pair of Indian twins, and that's it.
Yeah.
Didn't they make Samus or Dean, one of them, black?
Yeah,
Thomas
Dean.
is
Yeah,
black, the only black.
Dean Thomas became black, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't forget Seamus, the token Irish boy whose every spell caused explosions.
And who was
Oh,
trying to turn
yes.
pumpkin juice into whiskey. God bless
Yeah.
him.
Yes, he was making whiskey.
Yeah, multiple attempts at making whiskey, and every time he casted a
exploded.
spell, it exploded.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, J.K. Rowling is a mastery of subtlety, and definitely
She supports the North.
it definitely
Listen.
isn't racist.
Listen, it's not her fault Dumbledore held up a color card every time a kid entered the Great Hall and went conscripted against Grindelwald when they didn't reach the quota. of
I mean,
whiteness.
it's. I still will not forget that Britain, real Britain, not fantasy Britain, real actual Britain,
Hmm.
has brought up the idea that they don't have enough diversity in their military, and so they need to start conscripting diversity into their military to send to the front lines.
This is a whole new meaning of diversity hire.
And I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to take this one.
No, Jin, get it right. He conscripted the LGBTQ community because he said it was a domestic abuse case, and they all joined him.
All right, let's see here. We got Eyes of Gold, Overlord Elden Ring. Nazarick, in another time, remains unchallenged, and so they take over the entire world.
Rudius's twin.
And they cared not for domination. Another is sent to the new world. Ultimate goal. Wait, what the fuck?
Tarnished.
In another world, however, they were forces that didn't appreciate Ainz taking over the world that they weren't in. And so they sent a Tarnished to the new world to destroy Nazarick and forge a new golden order. Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Why would you think this story sounds even cool? Yeah, so I got a story idea. So it's gonna be the hyper future where Ainz won and took over the whole world. Okay. And then the Elden Ring god is going to send a Tarnished to go kill him.
Yeah, like they'll be able to.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Let's go on to the next one. Millennia as Rudius's twin.
Yeah, no.
As whose twin?
Rudy as
Rudy's
twin.
Rudy Cootie.
Rudy. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Rudy's twin sister who has cooties because the Scarlet Rot's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, she got that rot sissy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I speak about Cloud Uzi again going off about 1,000 generations ahead of my bloodline, but you can say Rotusi and get nothing, huh?
Barton isn't here.
Yeah.
He can suck it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Now, the thing is, that wouldn't actually stop Ken and Rudy for going for it.
No.
Oh, no. Oh,
They would
of course not.
absolutely go for it.
Yeah. I mean,
long ago, a panic spell robbed Sir Gideon Ulfnir and Dolores, the Sleeping Arrow, of their daughter. Now, Dolores of the Sleeping Arrow? Are you fucking... Okay. Now, years later, Hermione Granger... Sorry.
What?
It's too good. It's too good. It's too good.
What is she? Crypto blood.
She's Gym Rat,
she's
man.
Hermione Granger. She's Gym Rat.
Yeah.
You know, with Harry Squatter.
Yeah, Harry
Dumbledore.
Squatter.
Oh, right. I'm sorry,
Dumbledore.
I thought you said Harry Ganger.
No.
No.
Hermione Granger.
Yeah, sorry. That's also
Hermione.
Somebody post the meme video.
Hermione Danger, because
I've
she
seen
is
it.
the danger.
I just thought misheard.
Hermione watches too much John Wick as a kid. Becomes Hermione Danger.
Oh, yes, I'm all for that.
Instead of casting magic, all she does is just shoot guns.
It's literally, it's the fucking all guardsmen party arc. No,
she watches too much Breaking
the
Bad.
one fucking the one scene where they're like apparently captured by the rest of the fucking Death Eaters, and Hermione just pulls two guns, and it's a scene from the bathhouse.
No. It's
in the middle of the Great Hall, she pulls out a quill and stabs Umbridge in the ear and kills her.
Works for Kurtzugu,
yes. No, I'm sorry. No, it's literally the all guardsmen party arc where they had the Inquisitor who stole luck from everyone else around him, so he could always pull off the sick kick flips.
You mean the all-powerful Bane Johns?
Listen,
Bane
there is no wizard
nuts.
that knows how to counterspell bullets. Still, yes, that's why it worked for Kurtzugu.
But my point being is that that's what Hermione ends up doing, is she just like subtracts luck from everyone around her with her magic. And so that's why she's able to pull off John Wick dumb shit.
Well, it's not the stupidest idea in the world.
Killing Umbridge with a quill is a far kinder fate than she got in canon. Truth.
True.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, she did survive that, but yikes, yeah.
Now, years later, Hermione Granger returns to the world of her birth with Harry Potter and all of the other outcasts of magical Britain. What?
She didn't even make. They didn't even make Harry the fucking kid of Gideon Offner. It's Hermione.
Yes, but
What?
can this motley group help the shattered world of Elden Ring? And what
no.
of the
What of the
strange cold doll in possession of Harry's adopted daughter, Telfie?
Dude,
Harry
what?
Potter times Ronnie? What?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that
Ayo.
when they got the Delphi found the mini Ronnie figure doll. But,
Yeah, Harry Spotter, the boy who lifted.
Yep. 50 points from Gryffindor for breathing too loudly, Potter. Can do this all night.
Harry, I can only give you 50 points.
Harry Potter for breaking all of the rules on campus and also possibly destroying half the school. I give you 50 points.
Harry
Also,
Potter.
Slytherin loses 200 points because fuck you, Snape.
Harry Potter for potentially killing your fellow student Cedric Diggory. I'm afraid I can only give you 100.
Oh, have you guys seen
Dumbledore,
the
it was
ancient
Voldemort.
weapon?
Which one?
The ancient weapon workout?
Ancient weapon workout.
No, what?
It's been posted on Sign Server a couple times. No, this is all the Mimi Sentry stuff that Nose has yet to explain to me.
Oh, what?
Mimi Sentry.
Okay, I got busy when you typed in and I was like...
I literally posted at him and he's like, alright, so hold on. And then he just never fucking responds.
Look, I had to
Classic
fight
Nose
the...
here.
I had a boss fight in Baldur's Gate, sorry. Anyway,
You can pause that shit, bitch!
it got really intense and I got really fucking angry at it. Anyway, so Mimi Sentry is literally just, oh hey, haha, what if the little girl sentry was looked like a girl, haha. That's been a thing since fucking forever because the internet will want to create things that can
Wait,
fuck
is
forever.
that the Portal Sentry?
No, it's the
Or am I-
TF2 and it's a TF2 engineer sentry.
Yeah, so
TF2,
basically TF2 guys, I mean the most recent one, the reason why I even found it is because some dude was like, hey, I'm gonna go make like a really extremely well edited 22-minute SFM video about why Engineer made the Mimi Sentry.
It's basically just kind of cute. And not in a, sexual way. It's more of just a, okay, this is like a
Would you
cute
call
little
it
thing he
cute?
built.
Would you call it cute and funny, Mr.
No.
Nose?
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it's super funny.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. It is a funny little girl that is a sentry and can kill you. Yes, in that context, I will say that. I will not say it in that order. Go fuck yourself. Because I know what you're trying to get me to say.
If you want to lewd the Sentry Girl, go for Cynthia.
If you want to lewd the sentry girl, thy punishment is death.
No, there's Cynthia. She's completely age appropriate.
Oh, speaking of, she actually apparently someone animated her fighting Minos Prime, so that's funny.
Yeah, so recently, like TF2 guys just went fucking insane in the past couple months. Apparently,
Well,
It's
that's
been
because we
around for
haven't gotten an
decades.
update. We haven't gotten a fucking update for fucking years.
I know, it's the greatest. Perish. I fucking hate your video game.
Hey, well, you know what? At least we have more PvE than Overwatch.
Well, yeah, but that's like saying that you have a better
Overwatch is now
story than...
Isn't Overwatch 2 now the most hated reviewed game on Steam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Very much,
Pretty much, yeah.
deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Just a reminder that better love story than Twilight is still a thing, and oh my god, that guy is just straight up dragging that U-Haul down the road on its side.
What?
There's no... he did... Oh my god.
Wait, there's no fucking way.
Is this in memes
I'm
and shitpost?
I'm reposting it.
I'm on fucking Quartermaster's page right now. He claims to have stories abandoned 0 out of 114.
Oh yeah, he's never abandoned a single story because he will always come back eventually, and eventually one day.
Stories completed 35 of 114. Stories ongoing 8 of 114. Last updated April 30th, 2018.
You should message him and say that when is he gonna update that story?
No, this is on his profile page. He has a list of his most popular stories.
That's what I'm saying. You should PM
favorites,
him.
alerts. No.
Yeah, you should PM him saying when are you gonna update this story.
You just pick his oldest story that's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it? Confuse him with Lupine Horror and ask when he's gonna update Fate Scramble.
Yo, so when's Fate's Gamble round 3, bro?
Make 10 new accounts and just PM Lupine, like space it out by a couple days. Hey, your story was shared recently. When are you gonna make Fate's Gamble round 3? Hey, your story got shared recently. When are you gonna make Fate's Gamble round 3?
If we were to spend enough, how long do you guys think it would take for him to comment on the SDM?
The third person.
I'm giving it that. Second actually. Second person for me.
Alright. Now I kind of want to test that. At the same time, I can't be fucked to make more accounts and everything.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Do people get pinged when you make a post on the forums?
No. There's no ping, but there are alerts for it. But I have no idea if he actually has alerts on or not.
Because I was gonna say, what you should do is you should check to see if all those people that joined the forum over the years still have alerts on, and then you should make it an announcement post saying, "Hey guys, Lupine said he's gonna do Fate's Gamble round 3, but he needs help with some ideas, so please PM him your ideas."
I mean, it's either that or Lupine's obituary, so up to you.
No. I think it's that, and then Lupine's obituary.
Yes,
Obituary. Do it.
He killed himself over the ideas.
Yeah, guys, he was
all
reading some of the
Lupine watchers.
ideas.
He needs your help. Give story ideas alongside your credit card information and the 3 numbers on the back.
As well as your social security and a picture of your ID so we can verify and send you your reward.
I made a guest review on his garbage Fate My Hero Academia fic, asking when he would update, and he commented it about the SDM. That was you.
Wait, hang on. Fate's Gamble.
Reinforced. He asked about reinforced on the Fate MHA.
Let's see. Fate's Gamble round 2 reviews. Last review was fucking August 10th.
Yeah.
Another masterpiece. Love it.
Another masterpiece for round 2?
Yep. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Some of these reviews. Fucking. I love the fucking contrast here. It's just the duality of man.
This is Thought Slayer 9000 says this is a shit story. Raven Juby says fantastic story.
Thought Slayer only got to chapter 1. Raven Juby got to chapter 25.
Also, the next one is pretty great as well.
Why did I come back to this? Oh my god, rereading this chapter makes me want to cringe. No offense, but it's really bad. If you can't tell on your own why I say this, nothing will ever change it, so I'm not going to explain it. Yeah, well, you came back to reading it in September of 2022, my dude.
Mm.
Yeah. See, does this still have gush reviews on? I gotta log out. Right.
Apollo D Arc. Oh boy, it's a fucking Ruby shipper.
Of
You
course
wrote
it
a good
will.
story.
He believes he wrote a good story. Alright,
Well,
I
what,
hope you make
hmm.
another
Please,
sequel soon.
Alright, so what do I pick for a name?
Um,
So there's something edgy.
Black Mast.
No. Sorry, how about Vanguard?
Black Blood Edge 6969 XX.
I was thinking Vanguard Demon Slayer.
There you go. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, it's too long.
Vanguard Demon.
Vanguard Demon, yeah, sure. Hey, I loved this story so much. I need more of it.
Oh my
When
god.
are you writing round 3?
Oh. Make sure you're reviewing on this latest chapter, not on the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking.
Wizards of blah blah blah. Age of Adventure. The Age of Stars is ending. With the Golden Order gone, the Outer Gods have stepped in once again to exert their influence. The result is an explosion of chaos caused by the Tarnished and Ronnie to be... Wait. The resulting explosion
If
of
you
chaos caused the
ideas,
Tarnished and Ronnie to be blasted into a land unknown to them? Huh?
Goblin Slayer.
Now
Rated
separated,
M.
they must reunite before they can go home. But as they travel, the forces of the New World may not be so kind to leave them be. 23 chapters, 184,000 words, featuring Tarnished and Ronnie in Goblin Slayer.
Right,
Okay,
I'm going
but why
to
though?
Why?
So
Neon
ChatGPT.
Zangetsu writes Naruto, but he fucks a dragon.
What?
No.
Waking up as Godwin. Neon Zengetsu.
Lupine's bad ideas, Fate's gamble when. That was my guest review. Really?
That was 2020.
For love of a
Yes, wait,
witch.
I remember that. No, wait, I remember that 3 years ago. He fucking posted on the SDM and is like, alright, which one of you sons of bitches is this? Which one of you fuckers is this?
For love of
I
a
was saying,
witch,
that.
Ronnie doesn't care. That's why Naruto wants to fuck her. Okay. Shed no
Huh?
grace on me. I hate everything. Shed no grace on me. I'll just save everyone. Naruto times giant harem.
Where'd the Erdtree go is actually alright. I've been reading
Where
that
on the
QQ.
earth did the Erdtree go? He thought it was
Yeah.
over. He had vanquished the beast at the foot of the Erdtree, mended the Elden Ring, and took position as Elden Lord for all of 30 seconds because Fate seemed to have other things in mind. A Fate Stay Night Elden Ring story featuring the Tarnished
King
and
Arthur.
Saber and Mordred.
No, so it's set in the time of King Arthur.
Thing and fucking here.
So the thing is, it's set in the time of King Arthur. The Tarnished specialized in the Golden Order, like miracles and stuff, and got the gold mask ending. And so the regular peasants and all that are mistaking him as the Angel Raphael, because that's the Tarnished's name. It's actually okay. It's not that bad compared Putting it on QQ.
Sounds lame.
It is, but it's not that bad. It's a time waster.
Guys, is this considered a war crime or not?
Oh no.
Oh my god,
Holy
Fate
shit.
Go round 2. It's like Ultimate Jam, y'all. It seriously slayed my feels from start to finish. The characters were totes amazeballs and the plot twist had me shook. Can we please?
Oh god, this is
my
like 2010
God.
speak. This is like 2010 Tumblr Zoomer speak.
Post it.
Sneaky,
Post
you
it,
have no
please.
idea how
Review,
accurate
review.
you are. That was in my
That is-
request.
Wow! I am too good. I am too fucking good.
Oh wait, I need a late 2000s Tumblr username.
Wow, I can't believe I actually fucking... I am too good at analyzing literature. This is bad.
Let's
You've
see.
got to
what-
review. You got to post that review. You've got to, please.
Post
Oh
it.
no, I will. I just need fucking
Guest review it.
Let's see. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
shit.
I
You
just
know
need
what?
a
Yeah,
better
let's
account
just
name.
shit post at Lupine. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so
He's gonna kill
which,
somebody.
which of these names should I use?
All right. So Chat GPT. Let us go here.
Ah,
Hawaii, Katie.
Kawaii Kid? Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna be Quirky Quinn. Oh, Dreamy Daisy, Whimsical Willow, Grunge, Boho Blossom,
Boho
Hipster
Blossom.
Harmony.
All right, Chat
Hipster Harmony.
GPT. Let's go
I'm-
troll
I'm-
Lupine.
I'm gonna do it. Wait, hang on. This is
He's going to kill somebody. Oh god. That is extremely close.
Nice. Oh no! Oh wait, hold up. No, you have to make the X. You have to make the first X big.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
gotta be
first and
the
last.
first X.
yeah.
Yeah,
I,
the
I,
first
I,
two
cou- I couldn't do XXX like lowercase, uppercase, lowercase. So
Mm.
it'll just be uppercase, lowercase.
Lowercase,
Yes,
uppercase.
that is it.
No, I think it's better the other way around. Like this.
Why, Katie? Fuck me. Yeah.
Also, I think I'm gonna.
Wait, can we think of
Yeah.
another K word? Kawaii Katie, something to make it the KKK. So he'll know it's us.
No. The point is that he shouldn't know it's us.
Kawaii
We gotta-
Katie Katniss.
Please
Yeah,
generate a
no.
name of an early 2000s internet user. Then
The
generate
author would like to thank you for your continued support. Your review has been posted.
a one paragraph review on the story
Was that in Fate's Gamble or Fate's
Fates.
Gamble round 2?
That was R2.
Gamble R2. But only
that's not-
talk about your awesome ways to improve it. Cyber
Oh, God.
Chico 2000 here, and I just had to share my thoughts on Fate's Gamble Round 2. First off, I really adore this story. The nostalgic trip down memory lane is fantastic, and the early 2000s internet culture captured perfectly. Now let me talk about how we can take this story to the next level. How about incorporating more iconic internet slang? Adding in moments where the characters use AIM or GeoCities can really amp up the nostalgia factor.
Oh god.
Additionally, a subplot involving a popular game like Neopets or RuneScape could provide some relatable characters.
Incredibly cursed.
Keep up the good work.
Oh no. Oh.
Let's edit that. I do.
We are actually.
I do.
We are evil boys.
I do really appreciate that I told it to write a review like you're from an early 2000s per internet user, and all it does is it talks about Neopets and RuneScape and GeoCities.
Yeah.
You are all.
Kawaii Katie has Kawaii Katie has dropped its review.
Alright, let's try this one. Yeah, here we go! Oh no! So let me copy this one over. Name Razor Riot.
Oh.
Oh no.
No.
It's an intriguing tale. We needed to make it more... No, it's too formal.
You know it's chat AI.
Yeah. Generating informal commentary.
In the meantime, have this cognito hazard.
No. I'm not even gonna read what you posted.
That is cancer.
Write it like a British stereotype.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, that's a little bit. Spike Thunderstrike. Well, what about mates? Let's have a good shin wag.
Wait, what the? What is
Brit talking?
what is this? Shadow Enigma Darkfire on you, son of a bitch. Yo, peeps, listen up. I just dove into the epic crossover fic reinforced revel. Why does it sound like it's making a review, YouTube review?
Because,
And
well, I
it's
mean,
like
I was gonna make a review.
ponies- Oh.
First, let me tell you, it needs a proper kick in the knickers to make it edgier. How about we toss a few more rebellious characters in, like your friend Spike Thunderstrike?
Oh god.
Mm.
Next, the plot needs more twists than the London fog in it.
I don't know why you're saying this AI. This just sounds like a Hollywood crack room.
Like a plot twist involving a stolen crown jewel with a secret underground punk club and the punk rock anthem that sets the stage for the countdown. Don't forget to add some more Cockney slang to give it an extra bit of authenticity. With these improvements, it'll be a proper belter of a story, I tell ya. I have to put this. I have to post this.
Do you have to?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's mandatory.
But also, I think I'm gonna get off. Cheers.
Later.
Understandable.
Thank you for hopefully making Lupine feel like this.
I'm turning this shit off. It is cancer.
All right, I think that's a good.
Oh my god, why is it? Why does it not listen to half of what I fucking tell it to do?
I'm gonna post this on Reinforced Revelations too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have fun.
Why? But why though?
Because I want to make him suffer.
Well, if he's torturing Lupine, he's not torturing us, so I'll take it.
This is true.
And then I'll copy this over. Post review. Where did you post yours, Soren?
I haven't posted my second one yet.
No, where are you posting it?
Well, I'm putting on Revelations. What's the plan? Well, actually, I might just do it on like normal reinforced. The first one. I said normal. The first reinforced.
The normal reinforced.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll just pick like a random chapter in the middle. Let's see. Chapter 9. That's fine.
All right, let's see. One more generation. Let's go with a
Yeah.
one paragraph. Statement written a early Tumblr user with lots of ooh-woo and emotes.
Oh no.
Why?
About their very jazzy story idea. The author should write for them.
Most of these kind of suck.
All right.
Well, let me check.
I don't like that laugh.
Spike Thunderstruck. Oh, that's fucking perfect, man.
Hey, Sign.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that is awful. Oh my
It
god.
hurts to look at. You do know they strip all that shit out in FFN, right?
Oh, I know.
Thankfully.
Oh wait, can I Can I get it to Japanese face emotes?
Go with ASCII face emotes.
We'll see. Oh, nope, that worked.
Did it though?
I would say so. A sassy cat girl protagonist who's also a jazz musician.
God damn it.
Good night, everybody.
And a magical girl by night.
Now, what did he mean by this?
Saxophone wand. What?
I mean, is it really that far away from the shit you see?
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Actually, this may be better than some of the shit I see.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think I've hit the perfect one.
Oh no, he's found the true degeneracy.
I'm gonna have a fucking stroke.
Simple shy bean. Woo.
You know what? I'm gonna head out before I have a fucking aneurysm. Have fun.
They have quirky catchphrases like "nopity
Oh,
nope."
God. I kind of would notice on this one. I want to go.
It really captures the. It really captures the Tumblr spirit.
It does. Now perish.
I'm gonna arbitrarily post this to one of Lupine's stories now.
Oh no. He's gonna know people are fucking with him.
No, it's gonna be on an old one. It's gonna be a Spirits Balance on chapter 13. Miss Pixie. That's where we're going with the name.
Miss Pixie, oh no.
Yup, it's there already.
Did it actually let you post that cancer?
Yeah, it did.
And it didn't strip out the I don't even know what to call
A
that.
majority of them, no.
Woo.
Yeah.
Or rather, ooh woo.
Ooh woo. People are still. Dude, somebody posted a fucking review to Spirits Balance on April 5th. Bro, Spirits Balance came out in 2016. God damn it, Lupine. Anyway, gents, I think it's a good time to call it a night, gents. We did good. Grand. Amazing.
Right. I have one last war crime for your eyes.
Dark Critique 666. Total nonsense. Character are flat or pancakes. Plots all over. Nano. Dialogue is like bad soap opera. Author needs a reality check. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, we're gonna wrap it up here because there is always more for it. It always gets worse.